Are you ready? No.
That first part. I don't know about y'all, but I already started. All of this is going out. Clip it.
That has a sicker meaning now that I don't know about you, but I already started.
Yeah.
What the topic we were talking.
I don't know about you, but I'm done.
Yeah. We can leave all this part so the listeners wonder what we were just talking about. Start in the middle there, but just so everyone knows, Peach finished.
Yeah, he's done. It's over. He's not even with us right now. He's just on a whole nother level right now.
Well, welcome back. Top of the week.
Top of the top.
Very rainy here in
I love it.
Tri-state area.
Oh, it's not Seattle? I thought
It
was
feels
in
like Seattle out there.
Yeah, love Seattle.
But
Anytime I can shout out Seattle, I want to shout Seattle out. Love the Supersonics. Bring them back.
For someone that didn't even get any pussy in a city, you sure love that place.
Seattle? Oh, yeah. I don't just love places for sex, Rory.
Why not?
Because I just don't. I like other things like culture, food.
Yeah, with the people you're having sex with.
Well, that too, but I just like the aesthetic of Seattle. I like the energy. It's a pretty city.
Yeah. Well, happy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever you're listening to this. We just dropped a new Patreon episode today called Worst Takes instead of First Take. And I'll be honest with you, I'm even more pissed at our listeners. For the people that are listening and don't know what I'm talking about, we posted a photo in all our communities saying, comment under here with everyone from the pod's worst take, and we were going to discuss it. And we discussed it on Patreon, and then I went in the community, and now I want to defend the takes that I was defending off the defending. Like, it's going to be an inception of defending now. Because now I'm defending me defending it. This is a bad idea for my mental.
It's a triple down?
Yeah.
Okay. Triple down then. Stand on it.
But then they want to debate about the triple down. Because I still stand on my chance take that went out on our IG today.
You didn't realize that people just like to argue?
Yeah.
They get off on it. Like, they're finished by the end of the clip.
They're done. They're done.
Is that a dopamine thing on the internet, you think? Just arguing for the sake of arguing? Like, people really are
whatever
finding
it is, it's a mental thing. It's a mental illness.
It gives me anxiety. I don't know.
Mental health issues.
All day.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes no one will admit it because they don't sound cool. But in my head a few times, I've had a clap back that I was like, oh, I feel good now.
Get it out.
Yeah.
Get that
Let it out.
You ever give like a really crazy clap back and like think like this is it?
And then they come back?
And they come back and like, damn. I can't reply now.
Yeah,
that was my best work and they just destroyed it.
You act like you busy? Like you don't see it?
Yeah, like,
I'm out here
you still on that combo?
Yeah,
man?
I'm out here getting money. This shit burnt out.
Like, come on, money. Yeah, like, come on, man. It's this economy. And this economy you want to talk about?
That's the other version of what do I get pussy is I was getting money. What were you doing?
Yeah.
A morning routine? We'll get to that, though.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to our favorite person in the entire world, Demaris. I've thus forgotten your middle name.
Today's
already.
your birthday?
Well,
no, it's Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
26th. So this is our birthday episode. Because she's the person that usually gets everyone the cakes for their birthday, she didn't get one because she would have to go get it. Because men don't know how to do that.
She didn't get it because she didn't go get it.
I stopped that a couple years ago though. I used to make everybody's birthday special and it's like, nah, never mind. Because then I'd be doing it for myself.
Yeah, that's a first year company thing. I think it's fine. Everyone should do that the first year, but after that.
We used to celebrate our anniversary. We used to get Ace of Spades for our anniversaries and we used to,
Yeah, that's why I forgot, what was it, the 300th episode or whatever? Like, what do we want to do? It's like, I've done this so many times for anniversaries for a podcast episode. I don't want to buy the balloons.
Yeah,
I've done
cool,
it.
Man.
I don't want to look at a cake for a whole week sitting in the fridge, just taking up fridge space, can't even close the door.
Just say happy birthday. Thank you. I appreciate it. Much love.
But you are going to Houston this week.
I am. This weekend, yes.
Nervous?
Nervous?
Yeah. You haven't been to a club in a while? You haven't
keeps making me nervous. A couple of the cuties slid in the DMs was like, let me know when you get to Houston. Y'all trying to kidnap me?
Those are fake Abbies.
I know, right?
They're actually going to kidnap you.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's fine. But I mean,
it's not hard to kidnap Demaris.
It is hard.
No, it's not.
It is.
All they got to do is say they got lotto tickets. And
yeah. Damn. They just have to be playing Janet Jackson in the rickety van.
Yeah.
And be like, yo, what y'all doing over there?
I'm like, what you know about this one?
Exactly.
Tied up.
Tied up, duct tape, wisdom.
No, I feel like, no. You gonna have to spend a lot of money to kidnap me. Because I don't just leave like my apartment or my hotel just like off the strength. Like, you gonna have to show me something. Like, I'm not just gonna get in the car. You know? So you're gonna have to spend some money. So if you want to spend money on the kidnapping, then I'm there. And
Did you check in with Mob Ties?
No, I don't check in with anybody when I go anywhere.
My bad.
I don't. What am I supposed to? I'm a girl. I'm not a thug.
I don't even know how to check. Like, how do you go? Do you text them? Like,
No, same way you check into your hotel. It's the same process.
that's the thing. Like, it's not that I wouldn't check in. I just don't know how.
No,
I don't know who to call. I don't know.
No, just go to the hood, go right to the chicken spot.
No, I'm
every
not
hood got
doing
a chicken
that.
spot, and let them know like, hey, I'm in town. I'm here for this many days. I'll be right in and out. I'm not here to do anything crazy in your city.
And I'm so ignorant to street shit. Like, I would then start getting nervous and have anxiety that, did I check in with the right person or are they scamming me? Like,
You don't check
what
with
if
the
I
wrong
don't have
person.
protection and I just paid for it?
That's when you got to get their name. It's just the same as the hotel. You get
Where
their
do I
name.
verify it? The DMV?
Yeah. Well, let me see your ID, sir. Can you send me your ID so that the gentleman know that I checked in and I'm in the city and I'm not in here making no muck of your city. So
I wouldn't even know what to that text. Like, hey man, I'm here from these dates. Do you have any good food recommendations? Like,
Yeah, like
it comes with food recommendations. Yeah. Once you check in, they give you a whole itinerary. Like, if you want hungry, go here. You want to go to the club, go here.
they're gonna tell you where the spots with the protection is, right? Because you can't go to the chicken spot over on the wrong side and you don't got protection over
Right.
there.
but see, that's where I'm scared, especially
And needing protection to go get chicken is crazy, but
now that the gang shit has run rampant in every city. Now I'm lost. Like, if I check in with one gang, now does that just limit me to their areas?
yeah, you're only safe in their jurisdiction.
Now I can't even.
Yeah.
Now I got beef.
Yeah, once you step outside of that jurisdiction, you got to check in with
Like,
somebody
I'm
else.
checking in to create an op I don't have because
Right.
now I'm with those guys, and if I go to the wrong section, I'm with them now.
Exactly.
I didn't have an issue with you guys
Just
before.
stay in
this.
your section.
See, I'm not going to the hood with you because you confusing me right now. I'm cool. You don't need to check in.
Oh, but I think my confusion is what has kept me safe all these years. Just stay away from it.
Yeah.
I'm lost. I don't understand it. But
Yeah. I really got Monday off because I'm telling you right now, if somebody fine in the club say you ain't going home Sunday, I ain't going home
See,
Sunday.
look how easy it is. That fast.
If they say I'll pay for you to stay out here, I'm staying.
That fast, she's gone. That fast. We'll never see her again.
I love just
Somebody fine.
that's all it was.
What? What does that mean?
If somebody
You should
fine,
check in with him first.
That's all it has to be is
if
just fine.
somebody fine say, yo, you ain't going home, I'm paying for you to stay an extra day, I ain't coming to work. I get drunk and I accept shit.
Demaris, I told you can take Monday.
All right, I'm just saying I'll probably be here though. But
You can take Monday. off.
Josh said if I don't make it, that y'all can zoom me in. Like the don't know ball people.
Okay. But he has to be on camera too.
Yeah,
He got to be sitting next to you in a little fucking
Yeah,
laptop.
Oh wait, the
100%.
fine guy in the club. No, he won't make it past that day. We're not like a thing.
That will be Monday. What are you talking about?
What if
The day you
what if he
stay.
rocks your worlds mentally and spiritually?
How would one rock Demaris's world? What is
I'm very
Demaris's-
curious. Like, what are you gonna do? Hit me with a baseball bat?
Well, I mean, the sentence you said didn't sound like flirting. It sounded like a Class A felony. Yo, you're not going home. You staying with me.
They like that though.
That's
They like that.
It's crazy that just likability was
I've
something
told you, it's
can determine
it's
whether a
not
felony
offensive.
or
It's not offensive if she's attracted to him.
yeah.
No.
Then it's assertive.
Yeah, if he's not attractive, then it's assault.
Yeah.
But if he's attractive, she gonna wake up in bed with the nigga.
It's so crazy how
I'm not
important
wake
that
up in
fine
bed
line is. But
crazy. That is crazy.
What you mean? You gotta wake up at some point.
No, who said I'm going home with him?
you're saying he's just funding your extra day there.
Oh, y'all aren't girls. Y'all don't know.
Oh, you just noticed that we're not girls? Yeah,
Y'all
I
ain't
know,
girl-
I know
y'all
some
don't-
girls look like me now, but no, I'm not.
That's
a girl.
definitely happened to me before. And my friends, just because we cute and they don't want us to go nowhere, you ain't sleeping with me? Oh my God. For
So
a
how-
Oh,
flight?
wait, no, first of all, I wasn't
for a
saying
flight for somewhere I'm already at? Oh no.
I wasn't saying you were going to sleep with him off that, but I thought you were still going to his crib. You coming with me? You're not. Yeah.
So when
like,
he
He never said you come with me. He just said you're not going home. Like you got to stay in Houston for Sunday Fun Day. My brothers might tell me that, like, yo, you're not going home and pay for my flight. Like that. That's no.
Again.
We're not talking about your brothers. You just said
Somebody fine.
This is why Demaris is full of shit. I
How?
cursed already. My bad, Peach. I ain't mean to curse. You just said if somebody fine,
Mm-hmm.
you meet somebody fine, you not coming back Monday. Those are your words.
If I meet somebody fine that offers to pay for my change of my flight home, which is going to be around $250, if they choose to do that, then I won't come home because somebody paid for my extended stay. That does not grant you access to these caves.
Granted,
I thought that was how you get to the caves. Ain't that-
I agree with that, but I'm not that liberal in this. If I pay for you to stay, you're coming with me. I'm not saying we fucking, but You hanging out with me.
Yeah, we're going to Target.
Yeah, we're doing. You're running errands.
Yeah, you running errands with me.
I'm not entitled to your body because I gave you money.
I don't think
I'm entitled to your time now.
You gonna just miss the
me.
flight and then that's it? Like, nah, we not doing that.
We can hang out at like the Sunday Fun Day brunch because obviously everybody.
Yeah, we're gonna go get errands first. Go to Target.
Target.
No,
Yeah,
you my
coming
friend
to
now.
Target with me. Yeah, you gonna help me. Yo, which softener should I get? I usually get this one with dryer sheets. Let me know which dryer sheets I should try.
You shouldn't use fabric softener actually as a film to your clothes. Just use white vinegar. But yeah.
See, this is why
what I'm paying for.
This is why you gotta go to Target. This is why we pay for you to miss the flight. Come with me to Target.
The big
put me on to the white vinegar and the colored wash. You know what I'm saying? Like, put me on to that. So you come to Target, then we might go, you know, a little Sunday Fun Day. You know what Sunday Fun Day turns into?
Forever after. Now
Sunday messy nights. Sunday sheets. Sunday, you never been to Sunday sheets?
He just finished again.
He went.
Yeah, you got to go to do Sunday sheets.
Yeah,
you know, you got to go to club sheets
for sure.
Club sheets.
We ain't even got to be doing that, but it's Sunday. Some of the best shows on TV on Sunday night.
I thought it was Sunday Fun. I thought I can't leave because there's so much shit going on Sunday.
That's the day.
Yeah,
but at 7, 8 o'clock, all right, we're gonna taper this down. Back to the crib, something to eat, shower, and then it's time to cuddle and watch Batty Shot O'Clock. What we doing?
I don't watch that.
But we gonna watch it together. I'm gonna put you on the game. I'm gonna let you know what Tinker been up to this season. I'm gonna let you know what Anna been up to this season. You know what I'm saying? Dolly in there punching bitches in their face. Taseki, they don't want no drama with her because you know what I'm saying? She knocked bitches cold the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put you on the game. Don't worry about it.
Yo.
All while we cuddling playing footsies.
Because of the very thing you're talking about, I am knee deep in the baddie game now.
Yeah, you gotta be.
Well, I was watching all weekend.
Yo, Sunday, you gotta watch baddies on Sunday nights. I'm sorry. It's a thing.
Well, Josh wanted you guys to answer some questions about me because it's my birthday.
Okay.
To see how well you know me. I only came up with 5. I only came up with 5.
Oh, okay, this might not be too bad.
Okay.
Yep.
What's my idea of a perfect day? There's 2 answers I'll allow.
Your idea of a perfect day? Any day where he's fine and spending money on you.
What were you saying, Rory?
I lost?
I mean, I guess she just gets to pick if she likes our answer or not. There's not really like this isn't a this isn't like a trivia thing. This is sorry, I just have to make up.
No, I have the answers written down.
Going to 7 spots in one day.
There's no way you think that's my idea of a perfect day. There's no way you think
okay, your idea of perfect day. Let me see. Mani-pedi, gym, go get a latte, and then home all day with food and your TV.
So the end part, ding, 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 you got it right. Going to get a mani and pedi
You don't even know Baby D. That's your problem now.
No. Mo, I know her too well, but I know she's picking the answer that's going to sound better on a podcast of what her ideal day.
That is my perfect day.
She's going to pick the soft girl life, like.
I had 2. Falling asleep on the beach on an island. It's one of my favorite things to do. Or staying home all day with my phone on D&D with good food, binging shows.
I know. You don't know Baby D.
No.
That's your problem.
She wants to mix scotch and tequila together. We're going to go
and end up on stage
to a concert.
Rory, I'm like you. I hate doing that shit. I hate doing it.
We're going to go to Sahara East to get food and hookah after.
Yeah.
No.
And then she's going to text. She's going to get that feeling around 3, 4 a.m. with the substances that she has in and text that person she's not supposed to text. They're going to link up.
Rory don't know me at all.
See, I just said that.
What music artists do I listen? There's 3 answers I'll accept. What music artists do I listen to the most often? Not my favorite. Who do I listen to the most often?
Janet Jackson, J. Cole, Mariah Carey.
I literally said not my favorite, and he named all 3 of them.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, not my favorites.
Again?
Those are my 3 favorites. You're really good at that. Who do I listen to the most often?
I say Glorilla,
Meg Thee Stallion,
Meg, Lotto.
Megan Thee Stallion, Kiana Lede, and Whitney Houston. But y'all got Meg right.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you didn't let me get my other 2 guesses.
We halfway know Baby D.
Yeah.
Halfway.
But I still would have put Janet being up there as something that you listen to.
But she said not her favorite.
I've listened to Janet so much that I can't listen to Janet anymore, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I have that with a lot of my favorites too.
What is my dream job that I will leave you guys for in a heartbeat?
Anything that's working remote. Anything where you don't have to leave the house.
Being a fucking meter maid outside.
No. See, she got to leave the house for that. Now, anything where you don't have to leave the house. Working remote.
Working remote is one, actress is the other, or housewife to a wealthy man was the third acceptable answer.
Damn.
Well, this is like acting.
To an extent. That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
I was also going to go something music related.
I
Because you did want to go to Rock Nation school and...
I used to want to do that until I got on this podcast and I started meeting so many people in the music industry and I realized that I don't want to be around any of those motherfuckers. I don't want to be around them people. I'm cool. The artists, the people that work for the artists, everybody greasy, slimy, horny, weird.
I mean, that's any job, though. Niggas is working remote, horny and weird. Like, that's why they work remote, so they can tug one out in the middle of a meeting. Nobody knows.
Every other week, there was a headline of someone having their dick out during a Zoom meeting.
Yeah,
like he just moved the camera and he had no pants on with a shirt and tie up here, no pants. He thought by blurring
the background and making it look like Hawaii that he was safe. Like, we can still see your crotch, sir. Put some pants on. Yeah, that's all.
I'm fine saying this because it was on FX. When I did Weezy's show on FX, the woman that was also on there with me said that she was getting fucked one time while she was on a Zoom meeting call. I was like,
how?
She even explained, like she was laying on her side.
How are you that horny?
I mean, I don't know. She didn't get a detail of like how it popped off. Maybe he just came over there and got off on that. Like, oh, you want to Zoom? All right.
I'm just not that horny. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like.
I'm on a Zoom call. We could wait. This call's what, 30 minutes maybe?
Yeah.
I'm good. I'll be done in 30 minutes. Like, we don't have to have sex on Zoom with my coworkers. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy.
But something tells me you've probably gotten ahead while you were on the phone. And the person on the other line did not know what was going on.
Yeah, but I hung up. Like, once it started getting too sloppy, I was like, all right, hold on. Let me call you right back.
At one point, it depends on how, that is weird and people are too horny. But it does depend on how involved am I in this call. Because I was in a relationship when we were shopping this show around, do you remember? And we had Zoom calls every other day. And I'm sure at one point I was laying in bed with the phone on mute, listening. And, I might have got
I feel like it's fair game if your camera and audio are on mute.
Yeah, I feel like that's fair game. If I'm not really involved in the call, I'm just here like to show face.
Yeah, until they be like, Demaris, did you get the email? Then what? Now you fumbling looking for the phone, hitting mute and camera at the same time.
Verizon Wi-Fi be tripping.
Yeah, now you all jammed up in the game. So somebody's like, Demaris, did you get the email?
I'll slam the laptop and be like, oh damn, like wow, service error. But I'm sure at that time, because that was right during the pandemic or right after the pandemic, and we had calls every day, 5 times a fucking day. So
yeah, that was
a lot.
That was an annoying time. I knew that shit was necessary, but my God, it was every other hour of repitching the show and the same executive who doesn't have a creative bone in their body going, tell me your vision. We want to be in the Rory and Maul business.
Like, oh God, yes. Yes. Which is so funny because the deal that we ended up signing, our first deal, I love Jasmine right off the bat.
Oh, Jazz is the best. Yeah,
I love Jazz right off the bat.
She when we first, I was like, all right, there is a human here.
Yeah. Who actually watches the show, paid attention, was in touch with the culture.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jazz.
Jazz was the best, man. Okay, I have
just
2 more.
Talking in circles about absolutely fucking nothing.
It was, that was a rough time. Am I a cheater?
Yes.
Yes.
No. I cannot believe you guys, like, you know what?
Now? No.
What's cheating to you? It doesn't have to be sex. Cheating, sex is not, that's just not the only thing that cheating is.
I do not do things with other men that I will be uncomfortable telling my partner.
That don't count because you be having them niggas on the string that you date. You can tell them niggas anything and they gonna stay. Like lap dogs. They be like, all right.
He brings up a really good point.
Yeah.
You ain't be a good lawyer with that sentence.
You ain't dating no real nigga that'll go upside your head if he catch you texting some other nigga.
Well, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Why'd you make it sound like that's what she needs in her life, right?
She does.
No.
All women need that.
No.
You should fear your man a little bit.
Not physically.
No, not physically, but you should feel like if this nigga catch me cheating and talking to this dude, he gonna not physically, but you know what I'm saying? Women should have that certain apprehensive like, nigga, go ahead, because my man
fucking up your relationship for sure.
Yeah.
But not that they'll go upside your head.
I don't date men that I'm not like semi-fearful of the things that they would do if they found out I was cheating, like to the men that I'm cheating with. They ain't gonna do shit to me. But to the men that I'm cheating with, I definitely date men who I fear.
Yeah.
For sure.
You date men who you fear.
Who I respect. I'll put like that. Respect. I don't. If I don't respect you, I won't date you.
Fear somewhere in the respect.
Yeah, but they also fear and respect me too. It's equal opportunity scariness.
They fear what you're gonna do next. Because you're gonna tell them, and they're gonna have to accept it.
They just scared that she gonna fuck up the wreck with the other hoes. They ain't scared of her. They just like, she gonna go crazy. All my bitches gonna leave me. Like, you know how I go. But they don't think Baby D gonna run down on them and start swinging.
No, I didn't mean like that. I meant
pay your meter, dog.
That's what it was. I think they fear the things that she's told them. Because that's one thing about Demaris that I do respect, but is terrifying. Demaris is gonna tell you the truth on some shit you don't want to hear.
Listen.
And you're gonna have to accept that. And then it's gonna be in your mind like, will she do that shit again?
I don't know.
You free to leave.
I don't know. I feel like Baby D be talking all that. I gotta see what them text messages with the dude they look like.
It's, you know what's crazy?
I think you be in there.
If y'all were to
like
see my
kitten.
text messages to men, y'all, it's so much. No, it's no. You will never see a text message of me begging no man for anything or being like, no.
Oh, you ain't meet the right one.
No, not that. If I have to beg you for something, whether it be attention, whether it be faithfulness, whether it be anything, I don't need to be with you.
Begging for faithfulness is crazy.
Yeah, that bitches be out here doing it.
Please stop cheating on me.
Please stop. They be doing it. Why do you keep doing this
Please
to me?
leave me.
Yeah, please stop cheating on me is crazy.
Yeah, I can't. That's not me. Okay, last one. What is my biggest red flag in dating?
A heterosexual man.
Shut up.
Oh, my bad. Your biggest red flag.
Clip it. Hers went viral. Maybe this one will.
Your biggest red flag, I would probably say, if he'd be like, damn, big dog, you got it.
Oh my God, stop.
I think if a man say that, you out of there, Baby D. As soon as he call you Big Money D.
I was going with something similar.
Oh my God.
You finding out he's not the leader in the crew.
Oh my God.
To me, that would be your biggest red flag.
We go out to the club and his homie ordering the bottles. He in the corner.
Yeah.
Big homie asked me, who am I?
Look what women. But why is that? But why is that like the deal breaker though? Why?
Nah. Unless your big homie is like, if your big homie is like a you're dating a rock star and you're the homie of a rock star, I can understand that. But you can't just be entourage to the rock star. Either the rock star got to be your childhood friend, like that's like you been his childhood friend his whole life. That's how you know him. Or in some way you work with him. You're a manager, you're an artist, you're an A&R, you do something.
You just said these niggas is weird and slimy, all these industry.
They are. But if you like, you know what I'm saying? Like you just can't be like, oh, that's just, I know him, you know what I'm saying? And he asking you questions like, who you? Or you not ordering nothing. I asked for a drink and you like, hold on, he ordering the bottles.
Hold on, he ordering.
It's under his card.
Yeah, that's not scary to y'all? That's not terrifying?
I get women's perspective.
I mean, I've never met a woman that was buying bottles, so I don't know.
No, just that.
Not saying she can't, but I never met a woman in that
him
scenario.
not being not in charge of his crew per se, but having some type of leadership skills, being a fucking man, more or less.
Yeah, that's what
I could see.
down to.
I don't see actually why women get killed with having that mentality. Like, nah, I don't want the flunky guy. I don't want the guy that's been hanging on to some other man. Like, that's weird. Like,
Yeah,
you're not an equal in your own crew.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying you have to be the leader of those shit. You're not even an equal in your own crew.
Yeah, but women say that, and then you wearing your homegirl Chanel bag. That ain't even yours. So it's like even Stevens, no?
But that's you putting a lot of value
That ain't your
in
heels.
Chanel.
Those ain't your heels. I saw your girl wearing those last week on her date.
That's why you see. First of all, why you looking at my homegirl? What's she wearing? But I
she's
feel
fine.
like with girls, that's I don't know. Maybe it's because I have a sister, but me and my sister borrow each other like sunglasses, purses, and shit all the time. Like we're just girls. Y'all put value in it because it's a Chanel bag, but I'm not trying to borrow her Chanel bag to look like I got money and with my outfit.
You wouldn't borrow her Gap bag and go to the club.
Yes, I would if it matched my outfit. Yes, I would.
Baby D, you not going to the club with no Gap purse, man. Stop playing with.
Wait, no,
why she playing
I
with me,
was
dog?
picturing the Gap that said Gap on it, like the
Yeah,
bag.
that bag. You're not going to the club with a Gap bag.
You know what's funny?
Yes, I would. No, the fuck you wouldn't.
You know what's funny? If I saw a woman that I found attractive that had the Gap bag at the club, I would look at her first because I'd have so many questions.
Yeah, no,
like she has to have a great story.
We gotta have a conversation. I gotta know how you landed on the Gap.
Now I
bag
gotta
at the
look and
club.
see if Gap makes like purses.
Even if they do, you not going to the club with it. Is what I'm saying.
All right,
If it's fire, yes, I would.
Oh my god!
But you're putting an equal value into something that men don't value the same way women value.
Men don't give a fuck.
Yeah, if she shows up with her girl's Chanel bag, one, I didn't even know it was a Chanel bag. Two, I don't care.
I don't care.
Like at all. So it's not really a thing that values.
That's what I'm saying. Men we're simple, Rory. We don't care. We don't look into all of that. All we care about.
Ma, you cap, because I seen the way you look at women and the shit that you point out. When a woman fly, like when she fly and she got that shit on, designer shit, and she's well put together, you like that shit. Rory, no. Rory would date a bum off the street.
I like a woman with style. Yeah, it don't even have to be design. I just like a woman that has style. She knows what to wear, where to wear it to, like things like that. Like I appreciate that. Yeah. Because to me, it's more, that's part of her personality. Like a woman that has style, that's like a personality thing.
So if you seen a bitch with the Gap bag in the club, you wouldn't like that.
No, I would have questions. I would be like, yo, that's like the conversation. Gap? That's what you want?
To me, it'd be iller that she could put that together and not look crazy.
Yeah, that's why I have to have a conversation, because I grew up wearing it. That's all I wore as a kid was Gap. So it's like, okay, I respect that, but why the club with that? Like, did you not know you was coming to the club? You kind of just came here.
Well, I'm looking.
A friend. Like,
I'm looking at all the Gap bags, and they're like
going to the club to support a friend. Is fun.
Nah, it happens.
I know it does. It's just fun. It's just a funny concept. Like, I'm here for support.
Yeah, you just landed, came straight to the club to see your girl for happy birthday. You going back to the hotel. Yeah. You know, so we would have to have a conversation is all.
All the Gap bags are like tote bags. Like, you know, like overnight bags.
I'm saying. So if you in the club with a tote.
Oh, you go home.
I need to know, like, what you do. What you do? You was at the office late, you just shot straight over here?
You could spend that, though. You could say, yo, that's your spend the night bag? You coming with me?
Yeah, no, but being in the club with the spend the night bag.
She doesn't like you. That's a felony.
It's like, why are you doing that? And this is what you do?
No, I don't.
Come to the club with the spend the night bag? Who drove it? You can leave that in the car? Why are you in a club with a toothbrush? Like,
toothbrush beer draw.
Yeah, and you know they had to search it, so all her shit was on a table at one point.
Like what you had to put all of that through the security joint? Like, nah, that's crazy. We're not doing
like, talk to the DJ and put it behind the booth at least.
Yeah, something. Get that out of here. That's right by the Moet. Like, come on.
No, Rory and Mal.
Maul, I'm here to talk to you and all of the artists out there about our guys over at DistroKid.
Mm-hmm.
DistroKid makes music distribution super easy, and they never take a cut of your royalties, which to me is probably the most important thing, especially for the up-and-coming artists. It's the easiest way to get your music into all the streaming services and stores like Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, as well as social platforms like TikTok and Instagram. That's like one of the toughest things I feel like for up-and-coming artists. How do I even get my stuff on DSPs? DistroKid distributes your music to over 150 stores worldwide. Maul, I have been releasing music over, I don't know how many years, whether it be my stuff or people I'm working with. DistroKid is like the first step when it comes to figuring out what you need to do to get it out to the world. Without this step, nothing even really matters.
Your DistroKid membership also comes with a ton of free products and features to help you promote your music. Starting at $22.99, you can upload and distribute as much music as possible and keep 100% of your royalties. I like the sound of that, Roy. Yeah. Keeping 100% of your royalties is definitely a selling point. Sign up at distrokid.com.
Click our link in the description down below for 10% off your subscription.
Well, I got to do my, my morning routine. Like, y'all know, because y'all about to start doing it. What is it? Ice water and mouth taping and
Okay.
Mouth taping.
We'll get to that in a second. What if I told you guys, for as long as you have known me, I have been dumping my face into ice cold water in a bowl?
Well, you have anxiety, so that makes sense.
Wait.
You do that for anxiety. It helps anxiety. I put my shower on cold when I leave out of it.
Oh, I mean, I just do it for my skin. Oh. And I really enjoy it. Because I like the cold plunge shit, or ice baths when I was running track, they were called. Now they're trendy and they're called cold plunges. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I did that for track, so I continued doing that for
torture.
Yeah. I continued doing that in my regular life. So this whole weekend, I'm sitting here feeling judged that everyone's been making a mockery out of what I've been doing.
I actually stopped talking to a girl one time when I first saw her morning routine. I ain't like her morning routine.
What was happening?
Like, she got up, first thing she did was turn some rap on. I was like, all right, we not rap. I gotta hear this at 8:30 in the morning.
What rap was it? Who was it?
I don't even know. It was like, it wasn't Benny or one. It wasn't like too hardcore heavy drug, but it was still rap.
It was like
You
Detroit
just
drill.
woke up. The lights wasn't even on in the room.
That was her alarm.
Yeah, how you turn the sound bar on to get straight to rap? But the blinds is still closed. Let the sun in first. Like, what we rap? Nah, I ain't
Simone
like that.
Biles does that.
She listens to rap first thing in the morning. Well, she's the greatest gymnast ever, so I can't argue with that. But Shorty wasn't the greatest gymnast ever, though. Like, she ain't even the best at her what she do for work. Like,
Yo,
I'm keeping real Mondays.
Okay, wait. So you only saw her morning routine once and we're done, or the second time you were like, oh, this is really a
I
routine.
know it was a routine.
She
Like,
does this.
Like the third time, I was like, oh, this is what you do. Nah, I can't do this.
that's a little wild.
It's just like, what you doing?
I've always had an issue.
First thing you drinking is like juice on the wake up.
Yeah.
That's no.
Where your tea game at? Water? No.
Coffee, even a little espresso.
You ain't no fruits. You ain't had no fruits. I was like, yo, you ain't got no apple, nothing in here. Just vibes in the fridge, like just
and
leftover
pre-cooked food?
Chinese food, and
Oh no,
I'm like,
you was dating a YG.
might as well have been. I thought she gonna put on the shiesty after she did her hair. I was like, what is this? I was like, yeah, nah.
Especially if you dating a vegan, like at least fake it. At least have like some fruits over there, and put out some shot at.
No. I want to see you. I want to see what you be doing. Don't have nothing for me. I want to see what you be doing on the wake up. I'm observing. I gotta see. Okay, that's what you be into. She gonna tell me you quiet when you wake up. We should all be the fuck quiet when we wake up. Just don't talk to me when I wake up. Everybody shut the fuck up.
God.
You quiet when you
talker in the morning would drive me fucking
crazy. I don't even I'm just trying to figure out if the world is still spinning correctly. Like, what we talking about this early in the morning? Like, shut up.
A pet peeve of mine, I don't mind if people check their phone right away because, people got family shit, whatever, check your text messages, work, I get that. When people go straight to IG and it's not for their job, that had always bugged me. Like, brush your teeth first. Like, there's nothing that important on
Not on social
like
media,
at
no.
all.
No. But I mean, I respect a good morning routine though. Okay. A good morning routine, somebody that has, remember this one girl, she used to get up. I ain't know which, I heard her like breathing her. I'm like, yo, is she going like the living room to masturbate or something? Swear to God, I spent to that house twice. And I'm like, yo, she be up at 7 a.m. and she in the living room breathing. I'm like, what is she doing? Going there, stretching. I'm like, I respect that. That's gangster. First thing you do, get up in the morning, hit the yoga mat, start stretching. I'm horny again. You see what I'm saying? See how that works? Like, you stretch when you first get up?
That's what does it for you?
What? A girl that get up and hits the yoga mat first thing in the morning? That's sexy.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
That's sexy.
But I also have hated the person that gets up super early and starts like doing shit.
Make you feel like a loser.
Like, relax. Can we just get up together? Or wake me up. Why you left me in bed?
I mean, it depends. Like, if she get up and is like, I feel like I'm in the way. Nothing is worse than spending the night at a girl house.
Yeah.
And she get up and she doing shit and you just laying there feeling like a lame. I feel like I got to get up and help you. I go, yo, you want me to like paint? Like, what you want? Like, you in here doing mad shit. It's not even 8:30 yet. Like,
and I completely agree with you because that makes me feel uncomfortable. And then when I'm trying to get a girl out of my house, I do that same strategy. And I can't stand when they don't get the fucking hint. Why do you not feel uncomfortable when I'm doing mad shit and you just sitting there?
yeah,
Leave.
I respect a woman that know how to get up and just be like,
Okay.
yeah, she just know, like,
Bye.
because she got shit to do. That's why I like that. It's like she get up early too because she got shit to do. Like, she got to get back home or she got to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect women that just have a program and have things that they do daily. Even if they don't have to work today, they got to do something on their off day. Like, yo, I need to run here. Got to go pick up something from the cleaners, this, that, and third. Like, they just have a routine, a schedule. That's just a sign of just like a healthy, functioning person. Like, when they have a schedule, a routine, and things that they do daily, like that just shows somebody that has some type of structure and organization in their life, which is, I think, healthy. I think you need that. I think you need structure and organization to, go throughout the day just to have some type of process.
Well, what do you do when we don't have to come into this office? What's your morning routine when we don't have to come into this office?
It depends. Most of the times it'll be stuff like for the crib. Like, I'll go a couple of days where it's like, okay, now I need to go get some groceries. I need to go do this. I've been wanting to get rid of some stuff in the crib or exchange some things, do that. Like on my off days, I'll do stuff like that. Try to see the fam, check in on them, probably get a haircut, things like that. Just like self-care shit that I need to do. And if it's, like I said, depending on what I have going on, like I might need to go, do stuff for the house. I might need to get some stuff like different chairs. I've been meaning to get some new chairs. Let me go find some new chairs.
Yo,
Yeah.
How we all laugh like, Maul.
You ever get
I
tired
don't
of
really be
looking at
watching the vlog shit that's so popular on TikTok now. I'd watch malls. That would be the
Yeah.
funny thing to watch
I've
Maul
been
go
told
chair
Maul to
shopping.
vlog.
You
Maul
never
not
get
gonna
tired
do
of
it.
looking at the stools at the counter? You like, nah, I got to get rid of these, dog. First of all, I sat down the other night. I ain't like the way this shit swivel. I'm tired of
you know
looking
what?
at them. They ugly now.
I think I owe you an apology because I thought you were lying to me that time I pulled up to the neighborhood that you were living in at the time, and I called you and I said, "Yo, I'm up here." Just happened to be like, "Yo, what you doing?" And you said, "I'm getting the wheel on my suitcase fixed." I said,
No,
just tell me you don't want me to come over, bro.
I know that sounded crazy, but I was
I was
really
like, what type of errand is that?
But I was really pissed because it's designer luggage. So when you buy that type of luggage, it's insured. If it's something rips, breaks, you send it to them. It take a couple of weeks and they'll ship it back to you. So when I got it back, they replaced it with a smaller wheel. So now my wheel had this funny little, and I'm like, bro, I paid too much money
like a
for
dog
this.
shit.
Yeah, I'm like, I paid. So I was really mad. So I waited 3 weeks to get the luggage back, and when I finally got it back, I'm like, y'all replaced it with a shorter wheel. So I went straight down to him like, yo, y'all bugging. Like, this is not the same wheel. So he was like, yo, they really put that on there? I'm looking at him in the store like, you think I put this wheel on here? What you mean, did they really?
Crackhead in the neighborhood happen to have a wheel,
you
put it
think-
on.
Yes, I'm like, I just got it back today. I waited 3 weeks for it, and the wheel is shorter. So yes, I was on my Karen Kyle
What is
shit.
that?
I was mad.
A specific errand to be doing right now.
Yeah, I was mad as shit when they sent that luggage back and it was bopping like this. I was like, yo, I'm not. Nothing is worse than somebody moving through the airport with terrible luggage. That's one of my pet peeves.
Terrible luggage.
Y'all remember one time this girl came to see me? Yo, when she walked in my house, her suitcase, I said, yo, there's no way you went through the airport with this suitcase.
What was wrong with it?
Come on, we're not doing that, baby D.
What was wrong with it?
That shit was it was just bad luggage, man. That shit was bad.
Taped up and shit.
It was like ripped. It was and it was the cloth luggage, so it's dirty. I'm like, yo, what you doing?
Nah.
Like, can we not do? I'm like, yo,
Because she could have hit you and said, I need money for a new suitcase. Mine just broke. And
Nah,
you
she
would've
couldn't
sent it
hit
to
me
her.
with that.
Oh, really?
I'm not the nigga that's gonna get you new luggage. Like, no, we not doing that.
I'm coming to see you, and you
had
won't
this
give
luggage
me a
for years.
fucking...
Now all of a sudden you coming to see me as I need new luggage. You had this luggage for 6-7 years.
But as a girl, if she would have texted you and say, yo, like, my suitcase just ripped. I'm supposed to be coming to see you. Can I get new luggage? You wouldn't have sent that girl $100 for some luggage?
$100 for luggage.
That's how we got this place in the first place. $100 luggage.
Can you relax, please?
Who the fuck is buying $100 luggage?
Like, who's doing
Like
that?
luggage is kind of expensive. I'm not even saying
I'm like
the
her
designer
suitcase,
shit.
a suitcase. You could go to fucking Target and get a good suitcase for $100.
The ones that we bought for our merch in Chinatown, it was really the bane of my existence. I was dragging them shits out with like 1.5 wheels through the air, sparks coming up on the sidewalk in London.
Bad luggage.
And that was more than $100.
Bad luggage. That luggage was so terrible. But I mean, we got our wear out of it though. We hit a couple cities with that luggage.
I've had luggage that lasted me for a year that you can get from Target, TJ Maxx, anything for the hardcover luggage for $100.
All right, let's walk me through it, baby D. You coming to see me, your luggage ripped. You're like, damn, I need a new suitcase. You're gonna ask me for how much money, because you're not gonna say, because I know you. If I get you some TJ Maxx luggage, I'm in your group chat. Girl, look at the luggage this nigga bought me.
I wouldn't do that.
Why are you lying? It's your birthday. Stop lying.
If I'm gonna complain, because that's when you're supposed to lie. If I'm going to complain about something that you bought me, then I can't do that, because if that's the case, then girl, go buy it yourself since you got it like that.
We just watched a gentleman get put on the Summer Jam screen for sending $30 for lunch.
On Valentine's
Does
Day.
Demaris know we're talking about women right now?
Like, you think that
They're
if
the
I
most
sent
ungrateful, entitled creatures on earth.
Y'all
first of all, I would have to like send you the money. So like, you would want me to. The question would be, all right, how much is it? How much are you telling me to send you?
Well, I'm gonna go look at the suitcases, and
You're not looking at TJ Maxx suitcases. You're not looking at Target suitcases.
Well, maybe obviously she would, because her shit was lumped up, fucked up.
But
like,
now
that's
she don't
when
have to
you
pay for
upgrade.
it.
Now
Women
she's
have
not paying for it.
women
That's
have
when she
different
can
eyes.
upgrade.
Women have way different eyes when they know it's not coming from
Very
their
true.
pockets.
Very true.
Yeah. Y'all get y'all taste levels go up when you ain't paying for dinner. Now all of a sudden you surfing turf.
Yeah.
Well,
You ain't never been surfing. You ain't
Now-
never been surfing
now
or
you a
turfing.
foodie.
Yeah.
Now you understand wine all of a sudden.
See, I
now
don't
you
know
a sommelier.
I don't know what kind of women y'all dating because I spend the most money and get the most food when I'm out with my girls. When I'm out with men, like I eat real cute and like normal. I'm out with my girls.
That's when you first meet him. Yeah, we know how it go when y'all first meet. We get it.
Demaris lying like you wouldn't end up in the group chat. If a girl asks you for $500 and you send her $500, she'll go in a group chat and say, girl, he actually sent me $500.
He sent me $500 exactly.
Like, why didn't he send me $1,000?
Y'all need to
of
date
course.
regular women. I've been telling y'all
I
that
do
for
this-
years.
These are war stories from men I know.
I'll
don't do that
never
shit.
run across this no more. That does not happen with me. But I'm saying it happens. Yeah,
Yeah, it happens for sure.
Yeah,
but,
that's what I'm saying. So you're not sending me. So back to the luggage. You're not sending me. You're not gonna say send me $100 for
I
luggage.
wouldn't ask you to buy my luggage, but I'm saying if she would have.
If
would
you
have given it
asking
to
any
her?
guy, like your luggage break, you in a situation. What luggage? How much are you asking for? If you say, all right, I got you. How much do you need? What are you saying?
I'll probably say 500.
That's sick. Shooting the 5 is sick.
Yo, this
Shooting the 5 is sick.
this absolutely true. No numbers
Your
inflated.
flight was 400.
It depends on what he
Shooting the
does for a living. So it also, I feel like
There
women.
they go. There they go counting the pockets. What I do for a living. Now I'm on Google. Now I'm in your Google search bar. You know what I'm saying?
And
Now
like
I'm
women even really know what the return is with certain jobs.
Yeah. You don't know
He a
my
rapper,
expenses.
you gotta have money. Have you seen
You don't know
Spotify's
my
cut?
expenses.
Right now, he's
Yeah.
broke.
Yeah, you don't know my expenses. Like, what you mean? Yeah, it depends on how much he make. You don't know how much I
Which
make.
I feel like women take all of that, not just speaking for some women, not all, and not myself. I'm just saying that some women will, okay, he makes this amount of money, Chat GPT, he lives here, how much is the rent and how much is his...
She
That's
want to
it.
know how much my rent is because she need new luggage.
To me, that's
Look
like
at where
illegal.
we
That should be
at.
that's stalking.
Yo, how
to me.
did she end up at my rent? She just her luggage broke. Let's stay on course here. Her
that's
luggage.
where we start.
Her luggage broke.
Now you're looking at my
Now
address.
she wants to know how much my rent is. This world we live in is fucking
Yo,
crazy.
women would
before
be
you
the worst job
before
recruiters
you
ever.
asked anybody for money, like especially men, like there's men I was dating that I would never ask for 500 because I know he don't have 500. But there's men I know that 500 ain't shit to them. So y'all asking for 500 because 500 isn't shit to you. I take that into account. I'm not going to be dating somebody who is a professional athlete and then dating somebody who it works for Amazon and expecting them to buy me the same shit and have the
Yeah,
same
because once you start dating a dude that's an athlete, you'll never date a dude that work at Amazon again. in your
I
life.
don't think that
But
that's
again, that's where
Shit.
that's where
we
women's
see it. What do you
perceptions-
mean you don't think it's true? We see it. As soon as a girl start dating a Pro Bowler, you think she's dating the supervisor at Amazon? Not happening.
Amazon makes some money though.
I know what that nigga but they just cashed him out, the Pro Bowler. They just gave him $550. Yeah.
But that's where women are wrong because they'll think just because he's an athlete, he got bread. Not knowing there's like a league minimum and he's on the practice squad and
They don't
the
care.
Amazon manager.
Oh, you don't. Women who date professional athletes, you don't think that they look that up?
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
but there
but they-
are the ones that are just entering into this lifestyle that just think athlete. You're talking about the professional whores that know.
No, not even.
They know the commissioner.
I don't date
Like,
pro athletes, but if I'm going to date a pro athlete, I'm going to look up his contract and I know whether he's redshirted or not. Like, I feel like that's
What'd you say? Richard?
That's why I said
What
they have
was
no
that?
idea what
Red
they're talking
shirt.
about.
Richard?
red shirt.
Oh, red shirt. I thought you said Richard. I'm about to say Richard who?
So Demaris is suggesting that she would date a college man.
Red
I don't
shirt?
know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever the fuck
Usually a
it's called.
college freshman at that.
G-team,
An
G-league.
18-year-old.
G League, whatever.
You ain't dating nobody in the G League?
I don't know. What's
Bronny,
his personality
Bronny
like?
can clap that.
That's-
We're not doing that. Bronny can
Bronny is like 10.
Bronny
you
can spank
dead
that.
ass wrong. Hey, that boy is like 17 years old. Please.
Bronny can spank them buns,
Get the
baby.
fuck
We're
Well,
not
first of all,
doing that.
Bronny is not the regular G League
That's what I'm trying to tell Baby D.
I told you I wouldn't fuck LeBron, and you told me I was lying. If
Yeah,
I'm
that's
telling you
cap,
I
that's
wouldn't
cap,
fuck
that's
LeBron,
cap.
you telling me
That's
I
cap,
will
that's
fuck
cap.
Brownie? I call that boy Brownie.
Brownie.
I'm sorry.
Brownie is crazy.
Brownie?
She already got a cute nickname for him.
Brownie, yeah. She want to make him some brownies already. Look.
Yo, I cannot. But yeah, sorry. The woman with the luggage, her luggage was fucked up. That's bad. Ladies, don't go over to a man house. Who fucked up
And are you asking me this? And this is our first time hanging out. Like we never had sex. We never seen each other. We never.
Oh no, that's crazy. Then you're a prostitute.
Okay. All right. So now we get into
So her first time seeing you, she came with the fucked up luggage?
yes.
Oh. Did you fuck still?
No.
Oh.
Wait,
Hell no.
hold on.
Nah.
Hold on.
Nah.
You didn't fuck that girl because her luggage was fucked up?
No, not because of that. It wasn't even a sexual thing, really. It was like, yo, all right, come to the city, come to New York. So it wasn't like no sexual talk or nothing like that.
If her luggage would have been nice, you would have fucked her though.
It wasn't the luggage. It
That's
was
a yes.
Yes.
no, honestly, it wasn't the luggage. Because like I said, even before she came out to see me, it wasn't like it wasn't no sexual conversations.
But the luggage bothered you so much that there was clearly something in your subconscious that wanted to fuck her. Because that stopped you from fucking.
She was attractive, but then when I saw her luggage, I'm just like,
how long was the trip too? Because now let's say you really wanted to beat and that stopped you from beating. Now she's just at your crib for 4 days?
No, it was 4 days.
I mean,
hell nah. It was a quick flight, maybe 2 hours.
Oh, you bring the shitty luggage on a 2-hour flight.
No, you can't.
Nah.
If you was coming from LA, I'd be
that luggage. She should never. That luggage should be the luggage that you keep in storage when you got shit in there. That's the miscellaneous shit that you got in your crib. And you just throw all that shit in the bag and put that in storage. I'm like, yo, you flew out with that? With the storage luggage?
What if she came with a Gap bag?
I'm not mad.
All right, cool.
The Gap bag is nice.
Well,
I fuck with the Gap.
Then I'd wonder, like, did you bring clothes? You're staying here for a few days. You come in with just that bag?
Oh, do you mean like a coat? No.
No, because you're taking me shopping when I get there.
I'm taking you. Look at this. I'm telling, and this is the real mentality that women have.
Well,
I'm saying stuff just to piss them off.
No, but no. I know you are. I know you're saying that to piss me off, but you know that women really think like that.
Yeah,
100%.
I'm not inflating a single number here. A woman who I was sort of fucking like a couple times asked me for money for her light bill. I said, all right, it's a light bill. How much is it? She said $3,000. I said, but you live in the Superdome?
Yeah, 3,000.
Are you lighting MetLife? What the fuck?
The Eiffel Tower.
That shit was probably a year overdue.
But to me, I would have respected. I mean, I was never going to give her $3,000, but I would have respected if she just flat out asked me for $3K. Like now you're trying to manipulate like I'm like dumb.
Yeah.
Like if you would have said mortgage or rent, $3K would have been like, okay, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
A light bill?
Yeah. Nah.
Maybe she was behind.
Well, guess what? You ain't gonna be forward fucking
There's
with
no
me.
way you're getting a $3K in debt and your lights are still on.
Nah, that happens.
No, it happens.
It happens, especially if you got a kid. If you got a kid, they keep them on longer too.
Yeah, it happens.
Con Edison does not play that shit. PSE&G will
they'll
turn
keep
your
it on.
lights off.
Nah, they'll keep
if you owe $200.
Nah, they'll keep.
Nah, especially like I said, especially if there's a kid in the house, they won't turn it off. My
Man, I
light
gotta
bill
register
is
that.
$300 every fucking month, and that shit makes me want to kill myself.
Damn, how you register?
Turn that flat iron off. Every time you leave the house, you got it plugged in. Just unplug it.
Ma, when have you ever seen my hair flat?
I don't know.
You just be talking.
I don't know.
It's
know.
gas, gas and shit like that. But yeah, I
You
don't know.
need to be in there cooking.
Ma, but y'all know Ma cheap. It's low key.
I'm not cheap. See,
Ma,
I'm
okay.
not cheap. Don't do that.
You're cheap
I'm
for
not
how
cheap.
much money you make.
No, I'm not. What you mean I'm cheap?
When it comes to spending money on women, men of your stature would be spending way more money. You don't spend money on bitches unless they your bitch. You don't just spend money on.
So you mean like common sense? like oh, I got common sense is what you're saying. All right, I'll take that. Unless it's your, if it's mine, she get whatever she want. But if it's just a fun moment, I'm not. You think I'm cashing out on a girl that's gonna leave me and then go be with somebody else? That's a rental car. How much you paying for a rental car? Right or wrong? You just fill it up with gas and return it. Here's a little money for you. Know what I'm saying, got food, whatever. Yeah, all right, to get out of there. Go have fun with the next nigga.
No, I think she might have a point. Because when we went to the club in London, you was gonna pay for everybody's shit, bottles, all that, and I was like, damn, I've never even seen Maul in this form before. This is kind of ill to watch him move this way. And then like you conveniently forgot your card and I had to pay.
Ooh.
I was like, Maul got me. God damn it.
It was gonna be on the same card.
Nah, but you were talking the talk like you were paying for everything when we were in that
Rory
car.
Ball
Yeah,
media.
yeah. Because if that was the case, you would have told them girls, but like, yo, me and Rory got you.
No. But I did
the way you was talking, I was like, oh, all right, he got it.
He trying to make content. When we was in London, he trying to make content. Like when we was there, one time we went out, I definitely paid for. When we went to dinner, I paid for all of us. When we went to Soho House.
Oh, I thought that was on us.
No, you left. You went back to the room. I picked up the tab.
Yeah, on our card.
No, that was my card.
Oh, all right, bet.
See?
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. That was a kind gesture of you. Thanks,
like,
man.
you know what I'm saying? Like everybody's there, I got it. Like it's dinner. All right, cool, no problem. But I'm not going to Chanel and just cashing out on no chick I just met. You bugging the fuck out.
Yeah, I see you won't even buy a bitch luggage.
Okay, but nah,
that ain't my bitch.
Is it kind of the cousin of dirty macking though, that if you and your man have a joint card and company together, and one is flexing about, yo, we got it. I got you. Like, I'll pay for everything. You're supposed to also say your man if you're on the joint account, right? That's like kind of dirty.
You're supposed to say like, we got you.
Yeah,
we got
you. Talking all this, and I can't even get like the flex points with you.
But it's not a
like
flex.
the low value women that are attracted by that type of thing.
But it's not a flex though. See, my mind is not even going there. If me and you are out at a club, out of town, and we got some people with us, I'm not trying to flex on nobody. I'm like, yo, me and Rory out together, like we just went to go to the club. All right, cool. That's not, to me, that's not a flex.
Like Rory went to get something and you was like, nah, bro, whatever you want. Like, it's on me. The whole time it's
Yo, I can see the credit card. That's our company name.
I see he making content. I never did that. I never did that.
listen,
Peach, I never did that, Peach. You know what I'm saying? Like, look how they try to pay me. I never did that in my life. Yeah, that's the night you found a nitrous can on the floor and started huffing fucking.
Are you serious?
He didn't huff it. He was drinking. He found a nitrous can outside the bar and took a picture of it and sent it to the chat. And we started joking like, yo, you doing nitrous? You come to London to huff nitrous? Like, all right, that's what's up.
That's one drug I've never done. I've never done that.
Like the whippets and all that?
Yeah, I've never done that.
Don't try.
What is that?
I don't even know how you get into that.
Poppers make your asshole loose, right?
What the? All right. Where do I begin?
Take it away. This is your segment right here. Take it away.
What are poppers?
I've heard of the drug poppers, right? And I think the gays use it and it like loosens the anus muscles. Right, no. Peach? Peach, yeah.
No, that's just Indian food.
I don't think Peach is gay, so I don't think that's his like expertise.
Saying yo right, Peach.
Yeah, right, Peach. Like, what is that?
Yeah.
Poppers are
recreational drug belonging to the nitrate family of chemical compounds. When fumes are inhaled, they act as a potent vasodilators, producing mild euphoria, warmth, and dizziness. Most effects have a rapid onset and are short-acting.
Yeah, but what does it say something about making your ass loose? Like, I don't see loose ass anywhere up here.
Oh, I think we would have had to read deeper in the article, but that's what I heard that they do. It's facts. Peach said facts, yeah.
So is that like how the gays know that they're catching a vibe? Like if they pull out the poppers and they're with it, it's like, oh, all right. That's like saying, yo, you're trying to come home. Okay.
Look, I like this question. Go up, see, somebody asks, what are poppers? They start with, everybody knows what poppers are. No, the fuck we do not. No, I don't know what poppers are. But then they say, right? Question mark, no.
Maul is like
I thought it was like a hip hop.
Maul intrigued. But yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to get us off topic. This whole episode has us. We
haven't looked at the list.
It's your birthday.
It's my birthday. We're kicking it, and
it's your birthday.
We
you
going
gonna be
on
drunk,
vacation
get toe up
after
this week. Yeah, you know how it go.
No, I'm not gonna get toe up. I'm not. I'm gonna have a couple little drinks, but
no woman has ever had a couple little drinks. That's not even a real thing for a woman on her
birthday. On a birthday, no.
A couple little?
Well, on my actual birthday, I'm just going to El Molino with Alex. Like, it's gonna be very calm. Like, that's what I'm doing on my actual birthday. We're chilling. And then
what you doing when you land in Houston, Texas?
When I land in Houston, I'm going to try to find a horse to ride. An actual horse.
All right now. Horse. All right, because listen.
That's her version of checking in.
Yeah, that's how baby check in. She's, where's the Clydesdales?
Holy shit.
I'm going to try to find an actual horse to ride in Houston, and then I'm going to lay by the pool until I have dinner later on that night. So.
Okay, so horse riding, suntan.
Dinner, and then the club. Mm-hmm. And at the club, I want to survive, bro. I'm wearing 7-inch heels. I want to make it until
7-inch heels. How short is the dress?
I'm actually wearing micro shorts.
Oh, okay.
I'm wearing shorts that look like underwear. However, I will have stockings underneath because I am a lady.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course you are.
My back gonna be out though. Back gonna be out, booty gonna be out, but I'm gonna have stockings on. 7-inch heels. Yeah. So
you gonna get that Clydesdale. You gonna find it. That's like hay. You walking in there with hay in your hand for the horses.
with a weave from them too.
Yeah, 7-inch heels.
What?
You keep
what?
I'm sorry, from an Indian girl, a child slave. Like, what?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Or I could have been wearing my real hair. Like
some poor little Indian girl that shaved her head.
Like, why you acting like I'm some bald head bitch? Like, I got hair. Don't do that.
Right. Get into your bag now, baby, because he came for you. He came for you. What the gays say, clock it. Is that what they say?
Pop
Did I say it right?
Wait, okay, we have to get to some of the things on this list.
No, we don't. I promise you we don't.
Can you send us a selfie of your birthday makeup?
Of course. You've never seen me with ugly birthday makeup, though.
All right.
Ever. You've been with me on my birthday. You took me to that's the last time I was at a club, by the way, is when you guys took me. Shout out to Sean. We went out for my
that's
birthday.
because you had us as supervision that would never allow you to do real birthday makeup.
I don't do ugly birthday makeup.
Get your shit off, baby.
I don't
Let him know.
I
You don't go to the mall to get your makeup done.
No.
You know,
That's nuts.
women do that.
I know.
They used to. I've done it before when I was younger. Go to the Mac lady to do your makeup. But they probably nice now. Back then they made you look like a powdered donut, but
Yeah, they've gotten better.
yeah.
It's hard to see a girl with bad makeup now.
I don't even really trust, like, you know how they made prom now is like a real fucking thing? But when I was going to prom, every girl had the worst makeup on earth for their prom.
Prom?
And anytime a girl shows me her prom photo, I can trust her when it's the worst makeup I've ever seen. You're of age.
Yeah. Ugly makeup.
Every time at the prom. All right, well.
What else is on our list? Yo, we just talking. Fuck it, y'all. It's free reign today. It's my
your
motherfucking birthday. Turn up. If you listening, take a motherfucking shot. I don't care if you at work. Say you going to the bathroom, go across the street to the bar and take a shot of fucking Don Julio for me.
And then when you get
Reposado.
fired for being drunk at the job, call Demaris and she'll make sure she's taking care of you for the next.
Yeah, we can have standing hosts. You guys could come in and take a little bit of, be me for a day or two.
No, the fuck they can't.
I was like, wait, what?
No, they can't.
I feel for them for getting fired.
Yeah,
It's not my business.
No, I won't be in here.
We need more mothers like, who's my guy? Jaden Daniels. We need more mothers like his.
I saw that at
What's going on?
they were at the game. So Juju superstar, future WNBA player,
Yes.
plays for USC. She was at was it the men's game she was at? Or was it the women's tournament? It was the women's tournament. She was at the game, and her and Jaden Daniels, right? Her and Jaden Daniels, quarterback for the Washington Commanders, were seen on cam sitting next to each other. Obviously, he's one of the hottest young players in the league. She's one of the hottest young women's players in college basketball. So, the camera's going to catch these two people sitting together having a conversation.
And cheesing, though.
He was cheesing. He was cheesing hard.
Like, Commanders had a great season, didn't end the way they wanted it to, but they had some wild games that I didn't even see him cheese that way in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but I mean, I think they were laughing because once they noticed they had them on the Jumbotron, probably in the arena, and they probably was like, oh man, like they seem like they both know like this is about to go viral. Like they start looking at their phones. Like everybody's probably like, yo, y'all are on TV right now.
I think Juju got that Riz.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean,
He was giggling him out his drawers.
yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. But then mom showed up in the next shot and was sitting between them, and she seems to be pointing to the the Jumbotron, saying, like the camera's right there. They can see y'all.
Oh, he probably got a girl.
Or if he doesn't have a girl, maybe they're just like the mom was like, we don't even want this to turn into something.
Yeah.
Which is what it obviously, I think mom sitting there made it a bigger story.
It made it a bigger
than
story.
if they were just sitting there together, because she was actually pointing directly at the camera. Like the camera could see y'all. Y'all sitting here. Y'all know what they're gonna turn this into, because they could just be cool friends. Like it ain't even nothing like that. But with the camera catching Juju and Jaden Daniels, what social media is gonna turn it into, which is what they're trying to turn it into, obviously.
But she's protective, because we know Juju,
because obviously
solidified, not going after anyone's money, would just date a guy because she likes him. Mom wasn't even playing that. That's a protective mom of the finances of that family.
Nah, but I don't think it was
no
that.
girl could be around us.
No. I don't think it was that energy. I think it was more so like, y'all know what they're gonna turn it into. Like, we not gonna let them do that. Like, because they might even be damn, because there's people. He's obviously sitting in the section with her family because somebody behind him has a Juju shirt on. So obviously he's sitting in the section with probably her family, whatever. They might be damn near like family or close to the family, but the mom knows what they're going to try to turn it into, what the camera's going to try to turn it into. So,
did you prefer this relationship reveal or Tiger Woods? Big relationship revealing parties over the weekend.
Well, Tiger kept it, he kept it all the way pimping. He kept it with the money.
No, he didn't.
Why?
First of all, saying love is in the air is fucking hilarious to start your caption though. Love is in the air. Life is better with you by my side. We look forward to our journey through this life together. At this time, we would appreciate privacy for all those close to our hearts.
The reason why that's
I wasn't even aware y'all were dating. I would have kept it private because I didn't know.
Yeah,
but I'm sure somebody knew. I think, is this a marriage proposal? Like, I think they got engaged or something, no? Looking forward to our journey through life together.
Probably.
Sounds like they just got engaged. So, yeah.
I mean, well, if you pimping like Tiger, that could just be a weekend. The journey with Tiger could be, but he could show you the time of your life in 2 days, though.
Yeah. Did you hear those voicemails? Tiger getting crazy.
Yeah, like Tiger. This is Tiger Woods we talking about. So I mean, the life for him could be a week. Change your life in a week.
Tiger, throughout his entire career, has always given us more information than we needed. We didn't know about this relationship till he told us. He even said on that voicemail to the woman he was cheating on his wife with, "Hey, this is Tiger Woods. Can you please delete all of this so my wife doesn't find out?" Who says their full name to someone they are fucking?
Wait, this is...
And who's the other Tiger? You could have just said Tiger.
This is Vanessa's rap sheet? Like with the guy she's dated?
I know nothing about
During
Vanessa
her teenage
Trump.
years, Vanessa dated local street gangster Valentin Rivera, member of the violent gang Latin Kings. So she went from the Latin Kings to
Leonardo DiCaprio.
a white king, Leonardo DiCaprio. In 1998, Vanessa was linked
How old was she in 1998?
with American actor Leonardo DiCaprio. From 1998 to 2001, Vanessa dated Saudi prince Khalid bin Bandir bin Sultan Al Saud. Sounds like a lot of money. The relationship ended in 2001 when Khalid bin Bandir left the U.S. after his Saudi ambassador father was suspected of having indirect ties to individuals linked with the Al Qaeda hijackers.
Jesus.
Oh, she fucking with gangsters. She went from the Latin King to Al Qaeda. So then on November 12, 2005, Vanessa married Donald Trump Jr. The wedding was held at the Mar-a-Lago Club in Florida. The service was officiated by Trump Jr.'s aunt. Trump Jr. had proposed to her with a $100,000 ring that he had received as a gift from a jeweler in exchange for proposing to her in front of paparazzi outside of the jeweler's store at the Short Hills Mall in New Jersey.
And this is why you can't. This is why you can't worry about chicks past. Because then you're gonna find out she was fucking with Al Qaeda.
Yeah, like Al Qaeda Jada.
Al Qaeda Jada.
Leo.
Great era time.
Leo, my man Valentin Rivera uptown with the Latin Kings. She went to Leo downtown in Manhattan. Then she went over across seas to the Saudi prince.
She needs like a short series.
Oh,
this would be the craziest movie ever.
Yeah. See, they'll never go back. She started with the Latin King. She ain't been with one since. She went to the prince of Saudi Arabia. She went from the Latin King to a Saudi prince.
And then she turned 22, so Leo wanted nothing to do with her.
Stop. Leo was young in 98.
Holy shit.
That's nuts. Like,
all right.
I would love to know the how we met story for every single one of those people.
Yeah, like where did you meet the Saudi prince at?
She's a pretty skinny blonde white woman. She's
how'd you get in those
rooms? It's easy for her to get in all them rooms.
Blonde, pretty white women.
No, but he's saying, how did you get in those rooms? Baby, they pay you to be in them rooms when you're pretty. They invite
but
you.
look at her. She went from a Latin king to Leonardo DiCaprio to the Saudi prince to Donald Trump Jr. to Tiger Woods. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, her type is criminals.
That's
everyone outside of Leo on there is a criminal.
That fucking run. That's the generation.
She's in the thugs.
Yeah, she's on a run. Her origin story is crazy. Yeah, we need a Netflix special on her. We need to know. Like, what's up with you, shorty? How you go from a Latin king to the Saudi prince? Well, Hollywood king Leonardo DiCaprio to the Saudi prince, Donald Trump Jr. Dad's president.
You went from Al Qaeda to a family that is now controlling the country that your ex blew up.
Yo, can you fucking relax? Well, in 2005, Donald Trump Jr. was just, they weren't in politics at all. 2005?
I mean, they owned the city that her ex blew up.
Yeah.
She get into it. I respect it. I wish sometimes I could be that girl. I wish.
All right.
Just told you, get rid of that shame.
How would you shoot your shot to Al Qaeda?
Well, she didn't know they were attached to Al Qaeda. That was private. She just thought he was a Saudi prince.
That's all that matters. You're a Saudi prince, I'll fuck you. I don't care what y'all do for y'all money.
Way before LeBron.
Saudi prince? Oil money? Shit.
Woo.
Well, that's the problem. You have to get shit on.
Yeah. This part of the black gold is shit inside the
My
black
homegirls
gold.
were having that shit. How much would it take for you to get shit on conversation?
What number they landed on? Watch the
I think
cap.
$1 million. A million was the lowest. $1 million was the
Cap.
lowest.
You capping. Demaris, your friends are lying.
I'm going under $1 million.
You're lying. Demaris, if a nigga pull out $100K cash.
No, bro. $100K? I could just like do my job well and get $100K. I could like actually put work into fucking content creating and make $100K.
How much work would you have to put in to make $100,000?
To make $100,000 in content creating through brand deals and stuff, I would have to record every day. I would have to take it pretty serious, but it's
A
possible.
nigga
It
got to
definitely is
shit on you
possible.
one time.
Yeah, but you got
With the poppers.
You
5
have
minutes.
to live with the
5
fact.
minutes.
You have to live with the fact that a nigga shitted on you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, whether it's 100,000 or $1 million, it's still you got
That
to start
100,000
living.
gonna dry up quick. You know how fast I could spend 100,000? I'm bad with money.
All you gotta do is call that nigga, say, "Hey, your stomach hurt again."
Hit me when you got the bubble gut. I'm there.
hit me when you start rumbling.
And then I feel like after it happens once and it like isn't the worst thing ever, you gonna go back a few times
How
when you
is
need
that
that
not
100K.
the worst thing ever?
I've never been shitted on, but I'm thinking if it happens and you're like, well, that was awful, but I survived.
Yeah.
How? So you're telling me that you would let a man shit on you for $100,000?
When you put it that way, it's tough to say yes. But
He would let a girl shit on him for $100K cash.
yeah, probably.
Absolutely, he would.
Yeah.
$100K?
Can I close my eyes?
Of course.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
And you can put the Ashton Hall, the tape on the mouth.
I was about to say, can I tape my nose?
Yeah, you can do all of that. That's your
As
morning
long
routine.
as that to be my morning routine, just one time.
Yeah, shit on me. I'll get up, pray.
It has to be recorded.
That makes it better.
It has to be recorded. All right, where's this?
I'm selling that tape.
Where's this content living at? Is this OnlyFans? Cut me in.
Y'all are crazy.
To shit
Bring
on
back
me?
shame. Bring back shame.
Ah, they don't care about that.
I could
They don't care
I
about
could
shame.
triple that 100K if it was filmed.
Yeah. Now you're talking about me spreading the content around.
Matter of fact,
If it's on OnlyFans, I need a PC. I need percentage.
Josh, can we talk to Volume and see what advertisers would be interested in a video of me getting shitted on? Let's see what this value
Yeah,
is.
we can get a baby wipe brand, body wash brand
Yeah.
behind this thing.
You know how in the Dove commercials when they clean like the ducks in the
Yeah,
oil?
with the oil.
You're the duck.
I would be the duck. Yeah.
He would be the duck.
They put me in a sink for the morning routine.
He's the duck.
A duck ass nigga.
He's the duck. Exactly.
The
Bugging.
wounded bird.
No.
Yeah, your girls is lying. $1 million, they coming under that $1 million. A nigga knock on their door with $50K cash, they letting it happen.
50K. No. 50.
Look,
Demaris, half your
opens the
homegirls,
bag, you can see
half
the
your
50K.
homegirls ain't never seen $50,000 in cash. I can promise you that.
Most humans haven't seen
I've
$50,000.
never seen
All right, so
$50,000.
now we on the same. So now we on the same page. So now a nigga tell you, yo, here, that's yours. Just put some tarp on the floor. Lay down. Let me use the bathroom on you.
My pride is too. I can't.
See, I
can't
just
do it.
told you, lose that shame and that pride.
Yeah, I'm gonna be broke for the rest of my life because I got too much pride. That's fine. I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
Morals
me
and
too.
integrity. Ain't that your shit?
that's a
Morals and
fact.
integrity. I'm not.
But
I'm
Vanessa
not.
could shit on me for $100K. That's a fact.
Who?
Vanessa, that's her name, right?
Yeah.
100K. Sit down, Vanessa. Cash, sit down, V. I start calling her a nigga.
That's
V?
V, sit down, sit down.
That's probably why Tiger went after her, because we know Tiger's into some weird shit. He probably found out what she was doing in Saudi Arabia. So that's my queen right there.
Tiger said, keep this, we like to keep this private, thank you, and posted a picture of him and his girl.
I hear
That's when
that.
you know you
Two
just-
photos.
You live in a different world. We like to keep this private. He letting you know this is my girl. He letting it be known. Now give us our privacy.
He must have went through that phone or went through that IG. Somebody was DMing her. So it's like, yeah, keep this private. I look forward to
DMing
our
her.
journey together.
Vanessa don't get no DMs. She get flown straight to the
Oh, word?
consul. Yeah.
Okay.
She got
Consulate.
separate phones for each guy.
The Saudi prince, she don't get no DMs. You crazy? Nah, she's way past that. In order to get in touch with Vanessa, you got to send a jet. Let her know, yeah, it's on the runway at 10. Be there.
Yeah. Bathroom's out of order.
Yeah.
So you know what we have
So
to do.
you know when you... Bathroom doesn't work, so you already know what we're doing when you touch down. It's all good.
I'm sure there's been plenty of pilots that fly the private shit and have had compromising situations that we're talking about now. Like, we'll give you a little extra if you allow me to shit on people while you fly this plane.
Oh, yeah, that happens. Private jets, you can do whatever you want on a private jet. A couple of times before private, you see the pilot once you get on, and I guess whoever the flight attendant is. But like, there's a door you can close and have complete privacy. Like, you never have to see them if you don't want to see them. So I was just sitting there. I was like, oh yeah, I get it now. I understand why these niggas be flying private. You can do whatever you want up here.
But do you think they like do the shitting on the descent, or like they want to live in the smell for the whole flight, like out the gate. Once we've reached our cruising altitude, you can take your seatbelt off and shit.
It's like the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
The Wi-Fi work with you.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi work. It's time to take a shit. Yeah, it's like the Wi-Fi. Once the Wi-Fi could work, good.
You're not hotboxing no plane. That's crazy.
If your thing is shitting on women, I doubt the smell of shit bothers you. It probably turns you on.
Yeah, you got to be a different type of person first of all to do that. Your mental is like on a whole nother thing.
Ill. Say ill. You call everybody else mentally ill.
Yeah, no, that's a mental illness. Like
Okay.
you like shitting on people. That's a mental illness for sure.
I would love to talk to like a therapist or someone of like, how does one get into that?
How do you even
Like,
discover
'cause-
you like some shit like that?
Yeah.
bro?
Because, they have triggers of like, why certain people do certain things, sexual abuse as kids and all that. How do you get to the shit? There has to be something specific that happens.
No, you just at that point. You at that point where you're just trying to entertain yourself. Like women are just objects to you. Like you
It's
have so much.
degraded. Yeah, I
you
think
have
it's
so
the
much money. It's like
yeah.
these are your toys. Like that's your toilets. That's my American toilet. That's my London toilet.
Like, what's the wild? I get off on the power aspect. What's the wildest thing I could do to this person?
Yeah. And they like for 100,000, like 500,000. It's nothing. Oil money. Literally,
There's no money.
They'll shit on $500,000.
Wipe their ass. With
You
the
can't even
knife.
count. You can't even count the type of money they have. Like
There's no number. Like they
just like I don't know.
money doesn't exist
Yeah,
at all.
we just live life.
There's no net worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool though.
Maul did one of my favorite things over the weekend, which is piss off the timeline.
Did I?
Yeah, at this point, like before, not to say it got annoying with how many people were in mentions about the battle and all that shit is past. Now I really enjoy watching you get people so upset talking about anything positive with Drake. Like I would just click yesterday on the tweet and just go through every single mention and actually laugh out loud. Like this was really offending people. They were upset.
Yeah.
Like they were lashing out at you because you started with saying songs for you isn't leaving rotation anytime soon. Just that one popped it off. And then when you started to go on the Kanye-like rant about it, I was like, oh, he's gonna make the TDE chats head explode.
I didn't drop the F-bomb, so that's not a Kanye rant. I didn't drop the F-bomb one time. I was cautious of that. I was like, I wanted to, but
Where would it have fit in any of these tweets?
I
Can you
don't
tell me
know.
where you deleted it?
yeah, it might be in my drafts. I might have a few in the drafts for sure. Yeah, but I wasn't trying to. I was home Sunday shit watching the tournament on TV on mute and just playing music and cleaning, and I'm listening to a bunch of music. But then this "Sexy Songs for You" came on, and I'm listening to it, and I'm like, "Dog, it's been out." And we know how hard it is for an album to stay in your rotation after a month of being.
Oh yeah, it's very tough.
It's almost impossible for an album that's not a good album to be in your rotation after a month of being released. But then in listening to it, I started realizing that every time I hear a different record on it, I like a different record more than I like the last time I saw it. I mean, last time I listened to it. So I'm just listening to the album and I just started like really listening. And I'm like, this album is really not just a great album. Out of 21 tracks, maybe I skipped 2, maybe 3 out of 21 tracks, and it still sounds good a month later. I already know what these songs are gonna do in an arena, in a performance setting. Every time you open your phone, somebody is playing one of the songs in the background, making a video to it. So clearly people are playing this album and they're listening to the music. But I'm just listening to it and just really getting into never mind the energy around Drake and the battle, all of that. I don't even care about that anymore. I'm just listening to music now, enjoying music. And this is some of the best music I think both of them have in their catalog. Definitely When He's Gone, to me, is
really
one of the best. So I think that might be
incredible song.
That might be one of Drake's best verses.
That's probably my favorite song on the project now.
So I'm just going through the music, listening to it, and just started tweeting about it. Like it wasn't to piss nobody off. It was just a tweet.
I think there was just a tiny bit in your head to piss people off, which I think is fine. Because
No,
while I do not agree, just time wise, to say it's a classic album that you tweeted, but I'll say it if it pisses off the internet. Because that was the one I ran to. Because I was look at the difference between all the comments between each one of these tweets. 291 people replied when you said it was a classic.
Yeah, but that
So now I love that tweet.
But again, I wasn't tweeting that to piss anybody off. That wasn't.
You
my
told them
thing.
to stop lying to themselves.
Because I feel like people are lying to themselves. I feel like people that
say it's a classic. It's still in rotation. I like it a lot. I'm not lying to myself by saying I don't know if it's a classic yet.
The same way you know how I feel about this album? The same way I felt about Summer Walker's Over It.
That's okay.
That's
crazy company, but
how is that crazy company?
Because I think Over It is one of the few albums we've had that was like, this is an instant modern classic.
I feel like that about this. Okay. Has 21 tracks, and you could maybe you'll skip 2. Maybe you'll skip Meet Your Padre and the joint with Ice Spice. Maybe. That's 2 tracks you skip out of 21 tracks. If this was 2 new artists, we never heard of them, and they dropped this project,
I'd say, wow, they sound like Drake and Party.
You would say that. You would say that. But would you not say the music is fucking crazy?
Of course I think it's crazy, and I know what artist it is.
So that's all I'm saying. If you have 21 tracks on an album and maybe I don't listen to 2 every time it comes on, to me, in 2025, you have a classic album.
Listen, that's subjective to everyone.
Oh, it's definitely subjective. I'm saying to me, it's
Nokia, which is an incredible song, is not the new Hotline Bling. And this is where we get into those A-lister convos where we start yelling because I think you guys don't put enough respect on real classic shit.
Do you understand why I said it's the new Hotline Bling?
Melody?
No.
Okay. He dropped Hotline Bling.
Oh, I see. Because the Hotline Bling Nokia phone. I see what you're saying.
No. But not only that, I feel like it was an easy. When you first heard it, it's kind of like, yo, what is he doing? That was, and not only that, he released Hotline Bling in the middle of a beef with Meek. He dropped it out on like a 2-pack with like 2 other songs.
It was Charged Up, Hotline Bling, and I forgot the third song. It was 3 of them. But everyone ran to Charged Up. And I remember coming to the pod the next day like
y'all not paying attention to this Hotline Bling record.
That like drum remix shit is crazy.
It's currently number 3 on the top 100.
Okay.
Number 1 on US Apple Music. The video comes out Friday. This song is going to be number 1 on the Hot 100 Billboard next week.
I see what you're...
the Hot 100 just dropped and it's not in the top 10 for anyone.
Nokia?
Yeah.
It entered at one point.
It's number 1 on Apple Music right now. On US Apple Music.
I don't really know a stat shit like that. But okay, with context, I sort of see what you're saying as far as a song that was like, all right, and it grows on you very quickly of how catchy it is. I just don't like Hotline Bling. I think maybe only God's Plan you could really like compare to as far as what that song did for Drake.
What do you mean?
I don't think Nokia will ever see the numbers or impact that Hotline Bling had. I think God's Plan would be the only other song. But
God's Plan is his biggest song.
Hotline Bling was a anomaly. That was insane. Out of here. That was out of here. Even for Drake standards, it was out of here.
Yeah. But well, I mean, I just like that you pissed everyone off. That's all.
Y'all gonna see? Just remember I said it.
You think it'll do the same numbers that Hotline Bling did?
I'm not.
I feel like it would already have to be on that trajectory.
I didn't say the same numbers. I said it's the new Hotline Bling.
Okay.
Meaning exactly what it did. It was dropped post or close to a beef. It was a record that when he first heard it was like, yo, what the fuck is this? Kind of was like it threw you off a little bit, and then it took off and was the biggest record out of the whole beef.
Man, I would have been so tight if I was Meek. Imagine back-to-back in Hotline Bling both playing. when you're in the middle of a battle, like, all right, man, you got it.
This is all I'm saying.
You win.
This is all I'm saying.
I'm looking at Drake's most successful songs on
It's God's Plan, though,
Billboard.
Right? Or One Dance, maybe?
And My Feelings is up there, too. For that songs that were number 1. He has a lot of songs that were number 1 for 10 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I'm seeing... I mean, his numbers is... we can't get into that.
I'm just looking at which songs were number 1 for the longest amount of time, and I'm seeing In My Feelings, Hotline Bling. Yeah, there's a couple of them.
I saw a small part
One Dance.
The timeline up in arms over, I guess, Party's reference for Ratchet Happy Birthday leaked. And everyone was in up in arms like, this is why we can't fuck with him. This is why he's not a real artist. I'm like, dog, that doesn't change a single thought in my mind if Party Next Door wrote Ratchet Happy Birthday.
Rory hates that song
that's what we're
so
talking.
Much.
This is the song in question that we're going to define if we could fuck with Drake or not.
Rory fucking hates that song, yo.
I think the Padre shit might be worse, but, you know, that's the only...
You don't want to meet her Padre? That's your problem now.
God's Plan was
what if I called
Drake's...
Padre?
God's Plan was Drake's longest running #1 song, and Hotline Bling actually never went #1.
Really?
The highest it went was #2. Yep.
Oh, what Taylor had that day?
And the song that lasted on the Billboard charts the longest was actually Going Bad, Meek Mill featuring Drake. It didn't go the highest, but it spent the longest amount of time on the charts.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
But I mean, you know,
Really?
if Maul thinks it's the one,
All right, we got
if Maul thinks it's the one, it's possible. Listen, I went viral dancing to it, so I like the song.
every girl likes that song. It's okay. That's why I
girl
said
and boy.
enjoy the music. Like, it's good music. It's a good song. Like, people just acting like they don't like it because they, the beef shit. I get it, but it's like, okay, this is good music. Act like this is not Drake and Party. This is great music on this
Well, I
project.
can understand somebody saying they might not like it at first and never going back to it, because hearing it the first time, it's something you gotta you gotta be a partier to really like understand why the song is good. Because if somebody who just listens to the
Or
music,
you just got to have a certain taste level and like good music.
not just because something is good to other people doesn't, music is subjective. If somebody is somebody
So
who
is
just listens
steakhouses.
if somebody just listens to music like just in their headphones, they don't really like bump me. You know what I'm saying? Like that might not be the song for them, and I can understand.
Oh
why they
yeah,
think
I
it's
mean
not a good
that. I
song.
mean, we know that it's all
Yeah.
subjective. But my thing is, I'm just looking at 21 tracks from anybody, and if you can consistently a month later after that album is released, and listen to at least 19 of those tracks consistently, it's a great fucking project. From any artist, I don't give a fuck who put it out. 21 tracks. It's hard for people to listen to 21 tracks consistently. Is all I'm saying. A month later, the album is sounding better every time I hear it, and I already know what they're gonna do when they perform it. Like I already know what the arena is gonna look like when they go on tour and start performing these records, and all the girls start posting videos while this shit is gonna be everywhere. It's everywhere. I cannot open Instagram and not see a girl or a guy playing this song in a video. It's impossible. Maybe it's just my algorithm. I don't know. Maybe I just follow certain people, but every time somebody else open it, I'm like, you hear it. Somebody with their phone, TikTok, you hear one of the songs on the album. I'm like, okay, people are listening to this project.
I hear that. Did LinkedIn or like some company sell all our data to Indeed?
Who is Indeed?
Everything they say about you is true. Indeed is where you go to find jobs.
I don't know.
So I've never signed up for Indeed, nothing. I, for the past few days, have been getting nothing but Indeed emails and calls about job positions. This is hilarious. This was 6 hours ago. Podcast producer.
Oh, why?
Hi, Rory. Your background in digital marketing and project management could be a strong match for this podcast producer role.
What podcast is for?
Role at Invincible Threads. I don't know.
What they paying?
$150. Listen, man.
Me,
I don't need to be on mic.
Josh, I see you. You see me. For me to email.
Health insurance, paid time off, dental insurance, vision insurance.
Got to be able to see. You have to see the vision.
I gotta hear.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know why I'm being spammed by Indeed constantly for fucking jobs.
Maybe it's God trying to tell you something. Maybe it's God trying to tell you you're a trash podcaster.
God works in mysterious ways. Listen, man.
Sorry, that was
look
I don't
what
know why I did that.
Look what they did to Jesus. Like God definitely makes sure his strongest soldiers go through what they need to go through.
I hear you.
Just so you guys can understand.
So what are y'all doing with y'all week off? Because y'all know me, I'm gonna be filling my stomach with Italian food and lemon
Courses.
drops. What about you guys?
I don't know. I might live vicariously through you.
Come to Houston.
I can't, baby D. Let me tell you one city I cannot go to. I can't go to Houston. Nah.
Come on.
Nah, I know me. I'll hit y'all both. Be like, yo, you know what? It's the end of the road for me, man. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving.
I mean,
Rory come
we
down
could
there
all
with
go
us.
and then just stay.
Rory come down there
I
with us.
can't, man. I can't go to Houston.
We just get peach some nitrous or whatever out there. It'll be fine.
I can't, man. I just know me. I can't do it. I stay away from Houston. See, the thing about me is I'm very I know the places like, nah, y'all let me know how it was. I'm not going. Because I just know how Houston would have me forever. I can't spend no time in Houston. Can't do it.
Yo,
I can't.
I appreciate your self-awareness.
Yeah, I cannot do
Maul's leaving all his shit in his crib. Leave it there. Burn it.
it. Get it. Just get all new shit. Don't worry about it.
Would you guys judge me if I went to Detroit?
Yeah, because I would want to know why are you going to Detroit?
I may go. my plan of what my therapist is encouraging me to do is absolutely nothing because I deserve to do absolutely fucking nothing. But it might go for some music shit.
Like for your album
You
or
want Eminem on the
No,
album?
someone else's.
I mean, if that's that's work, just work-esque.
You know what I'm talking about. Obviously, he wouldn't want anyone to know he's there, so that's what I'm not saying.
Oh, okay. Oh, but that's
You want to go to Detroit with him instead of Houston with me?
Oh, we're gonna have way more fun.
import.
Maul's been on those trips. Way more
import.
thrilling to almost die every night than
Okay, almost dying in Mexico City is a little different than almost dying in
I've almost died in New Orleans. You name it.
Yeah,
Atlanta, we've almost
anytime you
died.
with him, you're gonna almost die.
Oh, okay.
Arizona.
But did you die?
But did you die surrounded by bad bitches? Because that's what I'm going to do.
I mean, you could just die in Detroit because you're in Detroit.
Yeah.
If you're going to get soul food, you can just turn into soul food.
And don't do that with Detroit on the low is actually a very, very fun city.
Very low. on the very.
Well, it's different
very
because
low.
living in Detroit, I could see those fun things starting to get boring because there is only so much to do.
It's the-
But
we
if
did
you're
the-
there for 3
If
days,
niggas wanted to kill us, it was easy. We did the same 4 things.
same places.
Went to the cigar lounge, steakhouse, strip club, casino. That's all I got for you.
Detroit has great strip clubs.
Oh yeah. Some of the
Wasn't
great,
Cash Doll a stripper?
Yeah, I think she was.
If they got cash dolls down at the Detroit strip clubs, nah.
Detroit has
Need to be there.
best women. Yeah, Detroit, another one on the list.
It just throws you off when the security walks you in and he's holding the AK-47. I'm like,
Yeah.
do we need that much securing of the premises? Okay.
Okay.
I'll be out of here in 10 minutes. Don't worry. In and out.
Absolutely.
Shake some ass, smack some ass. Go.
Even the chicks with like the bullet wounds on their legs still look good in Detroit.
Yeah, we want to stay away from those though. You don't want
Never
no.
liked a stripper that had a bullet wound?
Mm-mm.
Oh, man. Gotta live more.
No, I dated a girl that had a bullet wound though on her butt.
In her butt?
Yeah. Like on her butt.
How
Sorry for our silence.
long
we're a
until
little
you
lost.
started to not realize it when you was hitting from the back?
Nah, I knew.
Because I would get distracted every
But it
single
wasn't
time.
like it wasn't like she didn't get hit with a fucking AK or nothing like that. It was
Just a,
it was a
bum-ass
handgun.
22 or
I
something.
don't know, but she definitely got shot in the butt though. Yeah.
How does one get shot in the butt?
Everybody else get shot when it ain't for them. You had a cookout, a fucking basketball tournament. The ops show up, start shooting out. Everybody ducking. I get hit.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, that's how it happens.
Did it like affect her cheek?
For a while, she said it was like that. Her leg was numb. But through therapy and rehab over the years, like it's cool. Just a small little indentation. It looked like a little dimple.
Yeah.
Not
I just
crazy.
wasn't sure if it was like, sometimes with certain injuries when it rains, it's a little more sore. Like maybe you
your
couldn't hit that
nerves.
day.
Nah, we gonna hit. Who cares what it's doing outside? I'm hitting for sure.
You know what? This has been another episode of New Rory and Maul. We got to get out of here, y'all. Our brains are on vacation mode.
No, your brain is on vacation mode.
Yours is too.
I'm not going on vacation. I'm here working. Me and Peach, we recorded 4 episodes.
Cap, you want a PR.
4 Patreons. Me and Peach.
You want a PR. You lying.
I wasn't there. This was like the card situation.
You go to Detroit. You said you go to Detroit. Me and PJ going, no, we can watch the tournament right here.
I thought you was going away.
I might.
Exactly.
And Peach was looking up flights to random shit.
PJ, he going.
That's how I know Peach is sick. He was looking up like
PJ
flights
gonna
to
know.
San Diego.
He's gonna go
and
to
shit.
Newark to the Sweet 16. He going to Newark, man. He going to see Duke. I know PJ.
Oh, I didn't know it was in Newark this year.
Yeah.
Look at you, not about to go to Detroit, so you can go to the game.
I was thinking about going to see Duke though. I want to see Cooper Flag play, even though I think he's gonna come back for another year.
He was balling.
But I did want to see him play. See him hoop.
Well, all right. Maybe I'll see y'all this week. Who knows? But I'd rather avoid everyone.
Baby D, have fun, be safe. Call us if anything, text us if anything. But just stay safe out there. Have a great birthday.
I'll zoom in.
God bless you.
On Monday,
Do that. Let us know what's going on. Tell Houston that I missed them.
I will.
The whole Houston just walk by everybody and say, Mom misses you. And he says hello.
Whole gallery of mall.
Yeah, just hello.
I'm hoping that nobody recognizes me when I'm out there.
Cut it out. You just told all our listeners you going. You posted on your story
Do we
you
have
going.
Houston listeners though?
Are you crazy? Are you on crack? Is it drugs? What are you on? Yes.
I think
Poppers.
I think it's like our fourth market.
Well, we've only done one show there, so I don't. When I think of our big markets, I think L.A., New York, Philly.
As far as listeners, not international because London and South Africa are high.
South
listener-wise.
Africa's high, yeah.
But I really think is New York, L.A. Toronto's international. Yeah, Houston might be 4. It might be over Atlanta, actually.
But Las Vegas, I didn't think our Las Vegas like demographic was that big, and we went to Las Vegas and couldn't stop getting recognized. I got recognized more in Las Vegas than anywhere we've ever went.
Yeah, that shit made me want to hit the agency. Like, yo, how come?
I think
there's some bags out here.
Like, what the fuck? Well, if you do see me, say hi. Please don't just stare at me. Please say hi if you see me out, and buy me a drink, or actually buy me a bottle. Thank you.
So recognize you.
Yeah, what I'm saying is if you do recognize me, speak to me.
Oh, okay.
That's all. When they recognize me and then they go on the internet and say, yo, I saw Demaris, that's weird. I just say hi. Because then you know me and I don't know you. I feel like that's creepy. I don't know that you know who I am. So just say hi.
Got you.
Is it weird that I turn down drinks from listeners because it feels gay?
No.
Man buying me a drink.
Yeah, I don't want that shit.
And it's a nice gesture all the time.
No, you shouldn't do that. That's nice. Make sure you're there when they're pouring it, though, so you don't get roofied.
See, if I got to do all of that, I'm just not taking the drink. It's easy to say I don't drink because I don't drink.
Yeah. I say buy me a bottle.
Yo, this has been another episode. Yo, happy birthday, baby D. Have fun. Be safe. Call us if you need us. We'll talk to y'all soon. Be safe. Be blessed. I'm that nigga. He's just ginger. Peace.